Welcome back to Louis the Tech Guy. In our previous video playing with Provider, we saw that we can use the context.read to add user, and then provider or watch context.watch to read what's going on, right? It's kind of opposite there. And the only change I made from the previous video was instead of press me, this is going to say add user. Okay, and we saw that it works. But now let's practice one more thing. And instead of saying add user, what we want to do is we want to, I'm going to bring this down because I like it down here. We're going to add another button, and we're going to call the clear method. So we want to clear what it is, right? So let's do context.read, and we're going to call user, and it's going to be clear group, okay? And then the child is going to be a text, and the text is going to be clear group, I guess. Let's do that. And now if we hot reload this, we have our two here. And what we're going to change here is instead of print, what we're going to have is we're going to have a text down here, text widget, and we're going to say, I don't know what happened there. We're going to call the context.watch, and we're going to watch the user, and we're going to say user group.length. And so if I hot reload this now, you'll see this says 9. So there's 9 right there. Let's make that, let's style that so we can see that a little clearer. And let's say text style and font size, and let's make that 24. All right, there we go. So we can see that a little better. Actually, you know what? I want to steal that for copy. Can I add that to here and to here? And beautiful. Awesome. So now we can see a little better there. And let me add the const keyword here before, because it gets upset here. All right. So now, interestingly enough, if I click add user, you'll see that in our console, it changes. It goes to 10, but it didn't update here. And the simple reason is because we did not call the set state. And down here, same thing for this button, because I'm here already. Let's call set state. Okay. So now if I do clear group, it clears the group. And if I add the users, adds users. Awesome. Great. We can see that it's working. The next thing, I guess it's not a const because it changes values. The next thing we want to do is, that's fine and dandy, we could do this all here, but we want to be able to call another screen and bring that value with us, right? So what we're going to do is I'm going to go to my screen1 file, and I'm going to import material, and then I'm going to create a stateful widget called screen1, and in here I'm going to pass a scaffold. Scaffold is going to have an app bar, type app bar, and it's going to have a title, and it's going to be a text, and it's going to say screen 1. And then the body, now check this out. The body is going to be a center, it could be a child, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to call, let's get a text widget, I'm going to say context dot watch user, and then dot, oh, right now it's upset because I didn't import the packages. So let's import model user, and then import provider. There we go. Awesome. And then over here we're going to say dot user group dot length. All right, so if I hot reload this, I need to go back to main.dart, and I need to get a button. So I'm going to go, actually, I'm going to create a button up here. And in my app bar, I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to say, actions. And I'm going to create another text button. And this time, just to save some time, I'm not going to test it this time. Watch it won't work now. and then my comma here. So my on press, I'm going to come back here, and I'm going to say navigator.of context.push and material page route, and let's return screen 1. Okay, let's import that. Import screens, screen 1. And it still doesn't like me. Let's try that again. Import screens, screen 1. Perfect. And for some reason, it is still not liking me. Did I spell it wrong? Oh, yeah, well, it helps when you spell things right. Oh, let's do this the right way. So if I click that, let's do refactor, rename, and then let's add the N, refactor there, it changed, awesome. So now when I come back here, it should like me, I guess, no? There we go, no. All right, let's try this again. Screen 1. What is going on here? Text, screen 1. So, oh, I know what the problem is. I forgot to pass the context. This is what happens when you rush. All right, so let's hot reload this. Oh, the other thing I got to do is I have to do style, text style, and this time we're gonna do font. We'll do color, colors.white. All right, starting to get tired here. It's getting a little late. There we go. We'll hit the so, and it brings us to the screen. And look, our 7 is there. So 7's here. If I add a user, go to so, there it is. And actually, let's go here and let's increase that font size there so we can actually see it. Awesome. All right. So that was pretty interesting there. I'm going to leave the video here for now, and then we're going to play around with the logging in and logging out just so we can play with it a little more. So that'll probably be my final video on this. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more.